Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. What a great way to start our session. Yeah, I always love that song. That's my favorite song right now. It's stuck in my head. All right. So, hi everyone. As you can see, we have people from all around the world. Let me see, South Africa. I see ST from South Africa. I see someone from the States just now. I see Pilar from UK. I see Teddy from Jakarta. I see Rick from Singapore. A lot from Malaysia, of course. Kwan from Melbourne. Joseph from Florida. So this is the thing that I love about my job, yeah, because I get to meet and talk to all of you guys from all around the world. Okay, so the first couple of minutes, I just want you to breathe in all this cash. But it's all about manifestation, yeah. First thing we want to do is breathe in all this abundance. It's been a long day for some of you. It's been a start of the day for some of you. Some of you on the other side of the world, it's in, I think, 3 o'clock in the morning, or some of you by 6 o'clock in the morning. Just breathe in all this abundance, yeah? Okay, so we're going to start really, really soon, as usual. The first 5 minutes, I want you guys to just ensure that you can see me, can hear me loud and clear. I also want to make sure my mic is working well, because today I decided to use a different mic because I want to move around. Yeah, I want to move around. I'm standing. So I've been sitting all day. So it's a good thing for me to stand, and I want to make sure that you guys can see me. So if just in any case that my mic suddenly goes off, I have a backup here. Just let me know. I will switch it real quick. Okay. All right. Any replay for today? Yes. Yeah, I will replay. Telegram, you can follow me on my Telegram. I'll show you very, very shortly. All right, we already have about 300 plus of you, yeah, close to 400. So let me quickly bring up the slides, because today we're going to talk about something I really love, of course. We'll be tying back to QiMen. Yeah, we'll be tying back to something that you can do right now. So I asked this in the previous webinar, but now since we're at the end of October, how are you guys feeling? Happy, okay, struggling, pissed off, frustrated, stagnation. I don't think there's any stagnation, yeah, this month, because if there's any month in this year that is all about movement and getting things moving, it will be this month. Yeah, but some of you who don't want to move, you are forced to move. Yeah, some of you who want to move, this will be the best time for you to do it. For me, it's been one of my most busiest month of the year. Busiest. I feel like I'm doing almost 5 things at the same time. Yeah, so how you guys feeling? Happy? Yeah, things are moving indeed. So this is great. So of course, some of you may not like the movement so much, yeah, may not like all this unexpected movement. Okay, but no matter what you plan, yeah, and no matter what you set out to do in this year, it's good to know that you are more in control of it than you think. Yeah, so today we'll be talking about that, and also I'll be sharing the secret to the 3 of my most profitable QiMen strategies, and how we can use this to better your current state. And for some of you who are already doing very well, doing quite well, happy right now, what we can do more, yeah, in order to be ahead of next year. Okay? Yeah, who moved my cheese? Moving, yes, I literally moved. Yeah, so I moved out of Ipoh late September, end of September. Yeah, late September, actually, yeah. Then I moved back to KL. So I've been moving everything, furniture everywhere, you know. Now you can't see my backdrop, but this side is actually very nice. Some of you who are doing consult with me, this side very nice, but the opposite side is a mess, and all the boxes are still there. Yeah, like this. Okay. Height adjustable desk is the best. Yes. Or else you get counter height. Counter height, you can sit, you can stand. Perfect height for you to talk on the laptop. Okay, now let me share my screen. I'm supposed to share my screen. One moment. Okay, every time I do this, just give me a while, because I will lose my chat box. Also, I would like to take this moment here while I'm tinkling with the technology to also give a big warm welcome and thank you to my team, who's facilitating today's session, Dennis and Steph. So they'll be here to assist you in case you need any information, technical information, but not, you see, even your video froze, Dennis will try to help you. But of course, Dennis can do many other things as well. All right. Okay. Is today part of personal manifestation? Yes. Yeah, today will also be part of personal manifestation. So welcome to today's webinar. Today is about the secrets to my 3 most profitable QiMen strategy. Yeah, so I want to share this because it's something that we can use anytime and anywhere. And I think that this is something that is useful right now. Yeah, so the first thing about QiMen, why I love QiMen so much, is that it gives you back your personal power. And like I said earlier, you are more in control of your thoughts and your outcome than you think. Yeah, you know you are in control of your thoughts, but you always think that you are not in control of your outcome. Yeah, that couldn't be more wrong. So today we will cover some of these things on how it helped me a lot, to continue going regardless of what the situation is outside. So the other thing that I love QiMen so much is that, also a client asked me today. So she was saying that, I'm not in the mood, I may not feel like doing certain things. I may not even feel like doing QiMen, but when I'm feeling like this, is it a bad idea to do QiMen, or to manifest? So I told her, same thing that I learned from my Qigong master. Someone, last time when I was learning Qigong, a master, they asked the master, when I'm sick, should I do the Qigong or should I do the Tai Chi? Should I even be doing it? And I remember this master said, you should do it more when you are sick. That's the time that you need to do it more. So same thing with QiMen and personal manifestation. Because it's the time when it's very messy and the time that you feel that you're a bit out of control, situation a bit out of control for you, or even you are a bit out of control. That is actually the best time to manifest. The only thing we probably would want to tweak is what you are manifesting. That's the only thing. But that is the best time to manifest. I always tell people, right, on a good day, when I wake up on a very bright, sunny day and I woke up on the right side of the bed, I forget to manifest. I totally forget. Why? Because I know from the moment I got out of bed that it's going to be a fantastic, fantastic day. So I couldn't bother, right? But it's the days when everything is wrong, when I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and then I have aches and pains everywhere. I don't feel so good, and then I have a big meeting, and then things get in the way. That is the time where I keep manifesting and manifesting and manifesting. So this is why we want to talk about this. So ultimately, of course, at the end of today's session, I will be sharing more about my personal manifestation class, which is aptly put at the beginning of December, so that you are ready to start the year and ready to be ahead of other people. That's why I put it very, very early December. Okay, so if you want to plot your own QiMen chart, we are not really using this today, but of course you can plot your QiMen chart if you want to. It will be at www.joeyyap.com/QiMenX, and you will be brought to an explorer like this, where you have 3 options. So feel free to use the free option. You are just do a very quick registration, no payment required, and you'll be able to already plot your personalized QiMen chart. Okay, but as I said earlier, today I'm going to use a slightly different strategy. I may not use your QiMen chart, although we can refer to it once in a while, for certain things. Okay. All right, just a very, very quick run through. So for some of you who are not familiar with me or don't know who I am, my name is Mindy Yoong. I'm a consultant, instructor, and speaker for the Joey Yap Group. I've been learning metaphysics, or I accidentally stumbled upon metaphysics. And I accidentally stumbled upon this path 14 years ago. And when I started with Pater, and then I learned Feng Shui, and I learned Yi Jing. Actually, I started Yi Jing first. Then I learned Pater. After that, I learned a bit of Feng Shui. And then when Dato Joey started teaching QiMen, I started at the point in time when he started teaching this. So I felt that it helped me really navigate my path a lot. And the thing that I wanted to highlight is that when I learned QiMen, I felt that I am able to open up the doors or open up opportunities that I never thought was possible and I never thought that I could do. For example, being a Chinese metaphysician. So I actually started off as an IT consultant, very engineer brain, yeah, very technical IT logical brain. Some more I started off specializing, doing e-commerce, BW and SAP and ABAP. So that means programming, very, very technical programming. So my job was so nice that I don't need to talk to humans. I don't need to. The only time I need to talk to humans is during my lunch time, lunch break, to just foster good relationships. That's about it. But other than that, when I'm looking at my laptop, right, I literally do not need to talk to any single human on earth. So that was my life before I stumbled upon metaphysics. But after I learned QiMen, I was determined to open up my personal path. And I somehow instinctively felt that there was something else that I wanted to do, or something else that I should be doing. And I have zero clue what it was at that time. It was through manifesting and very targeted manifesting, at every couple of years, because I have milestones for myself. Every single milestone, I will change the mantra. Every single milestone, I change the mantra again. So therefore, in every part of my life, I'm always growing and I'm always opening opportunities and I'm always stepping into something that is bigger and better. Because I only had one goal, which I think some of you have here. That's why you are in Chinese metaphysics, or you're learning this right now. Because my one goal is that I just wanted to do or to maximize whatever that I can do, wherever I can go. Because I don't know my end. I don't know my end. My largest capacity. I don't even know where is the limit. Or maybe I don't even want to put the limit to it. But what I know is that I will try to every single day go bigger, better, bigger and better, so that I hit bigger limits. Yeah. So I do that a lot using QiMen. QiMen is a fantastic tool to do this. Yeah, of course, there are other things that you want to look at if you want to be more targeted. Yeah, you can look at your destiny chart to see where your path is supposed to be going. Like my chart, I have a 7-star red phoenix. Okay, 7-star red phoenix. Until sometimes my colleagues are also afraid of me because I cannot simply say anything, because whatever I say tend to come true, which is quite kind of true actually. Yeah, so sometimes when people say, well, you're super accurate, so I whether the chicken came first or the egg came first, I have no clue. I don't know whether the alignment allow me to say whatever is going to happen, or I said it and then it happened. I have no clue. But what I know is I'm pretty accurate and I'm pretty good at my job. For some of you who have been doing your consults with me, my reading, I do it the IT way, technical way, and I look at you like a system. Same thing like how I did before when I was in IT. All right. Okay, so if you want to follow me on my Facebook and Telegram, I have my QR codes here because I always forget to do this. That day I went to a talk, such a big talk, putting myself out there, talking about women empowerment and self-empowerment. And then I forgot to put my own QR code. So now I have to remember. So do follow me on my Facebook and on my Telegram. I share a lot of good dates. Okay, only this month, excuse me a little bit, because I'm really, really, really busy. So I try to juggle. And I think closer to November, because now already almost November, I will be more inclined to share more things, on my Facebook and my Telegram. Okay, so today we are here to talk about just a very quick run through about this tool, QiMen Dunjia, because we're going to be talking about the 3 most profitable strategies. QiMen Dunjia. So QiMen Dunjia is actually the basis of Sun Tzu's Art of War. You may not have heard about QiMen Dunjia like me. If you're from consulting line, I bet you have never gone by not hearing what Sun Tzu Art of War is. Because even when I just graduated and when I joined consulting firms, the 2 books that my boss forced us to read last time. First one is ironically someone mentioned just now, Who Moved My Cheese. That was the first book, that they forced us to read. The second book that they actually encourage us to read a little bit more is actually Sun Tzu's Art of War. So I've been reading this for a while, but I had no clue that there is a tool behind the business strategies and the war strategies. Yeah, so just a quick run through, yeah, for some of you. So QiMen Dunjia aligns, yeah, completely with the Art of War by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is actually a general. Yeah, so he wrote this book, and it has been used. He compiled the way that a number of QiMen strategists have been using this, yeah, throughout the years, and even for himself. So leveraging on strategic metaphysics to gain advantage and always to ensure success. Yeah, so QiMen Dunjia is a traditional Chinese metaphysics science, calculations of the wind. It can do prediction. Yeah, it can do a bit of alchemy, of alchemy, and the manifestation that we are doing, targeted manifestation, yeah, where we know how to calculate certain formulas, and the formulas can give you certain outcome. Yeah, that is actually part of a slight little Chinese magic or Chinese alchemy. All right, so it utilizes time, space, and energy to analyze the optimal action and the timing, and also the alternative action in case we forecast something and we don't like the outcome that we see, so that we always closer to achieving your objective. Yeah, this is why QiMen is so popular, because it's not like, oh, can and cannot. Yeah, usually in between they will give you some answers. Of course, occasionally you do get yes, no, sorry, no, alternative solution kind of answer. One of the most common areas that you get this, yeah, is when you're talking about an ailing health of an elderly. Let's say you already know stage 4 cancer, and then you still want to check the chart. Maybe sometimes the chart will say, yeah, there's nothing much you can do. Yeah, maybe you want to spend more time. And maybe just make the person feel comfortable. Sometimes it can be like that. Yeah, so occasionally you will get a clear-cut no. Okay, but most of the time there is always an answer or a solution behind it. All right, so for example, QiMen Dunjia charts also helps you, yeah, identify all this auspicious time and auspicious action for you to launch an attack or withdraw an attack. Yeah, so let me just skip one slide here. That's why it has been used for thousands of years, yeah, thousands and thousands of years, yeah, has been used by all these sages from Jiang Zi, yeah, Gyeong Ji Nga, yeah, Zhu Liang, Zhuge Liang, even Lao Bak Wan, Liu Bo Wen, yeah, who are very, very famous military strategists in different era. Yeah, they all use QiMen Dunjia as a base. All right. Okay, so for example, Sun Tzu has a theory, yeah, called knowing the space, yeah, knowing, later I'll talk more about this, because this actually coincides with one of the things that we're talking about today, yeah, and using terrain to gain certain advantage. It closely matches, yeah, with the QiMen calculation that the map energy flow for both strategic and tactical decisions. Yeah, so another historical QiMen application, the one that Liz talked about, yeah, is Liu Bo Wen's defense of China from a Mongolian invasion during the Ming Dynasty. Yeah, the rest you know. Zhang Ziya is the story of the fox lady. Yeah, the demon fox lady. That story, you can actually watch it on Netflix or on YouTube. The cartoon, many cartoons and TV, yeah, he has been immortalized. Yeah, in a lot of movies and cartoons. Even the Battle of the Red Cliff is a famous movie, yeah, by the very, very handsome Takashi, yeah, who ruined it for everyone, because now I always think that Zhuge Liang has to look like Takashi, yeah, all the time. Okay, so Liu Bo Wen or Lao Bak Wan, yeah, is the other person who has been using this a lot. Yeah, he's called the Chinese Nostradamus, actually, Lao Bak Wan. I'm not sure if we use QiMen to predict these things, but he has been known to use a lot of Chinese metaphysics to predict a lot of things that is happening in China, yeah, in his time. So he's famous because of that. Okay, so he used QiMen to predict the optimal time and place, yeah, for a lot of defense maneuver. So similarly, Sun Tzu also advocated a lot of preemptive measures and predictive positioning. The key word here is predictive positioning. QiMen is really, really good with this. So that's why we call it the art of war. All right. So the thing is, today, maybe, I'm not saying there's no war. Now, unfortunately, there is an increase of war everywhere. not everywhere. I mean, in certain places, yeah, we do see war still going on, unfortunately. Okay, but a lot of this theory has been shifted into what we call modern day warfare. So modern day warfare could be your business, could be your wealth, could be your relationship, could be yourself, your personal growth, and things like this. Yeah, these are all your inner battles. So all your inner battles needs certain things to be solved, and we can actually use QiMen. It's a fantastic tool for that. Okay. All right. So this is why, okay, before I go into this, yeah, the other really fantastic tool about QiMen, yeah, is that the battle of our internal mind and our internal soul. Yeah. So as I said earlier, internal battles. So external internal battles, if you get what I'm saying. It could be your family, yeah, could be your job, could be circumstances, your investment, yeah, your property, things like that. Yeah, it's also some form of battle. Okay, but there's another battle that in period 9 we will see a little bit of increase. That is your inner battle with your own mind. Actually, this year especially, yeah, let's see how many of you agree with me. I see a lot of people who are very, I won't use the word self-absorbed actually. I honestly do not think that they are self-absorbed, but they are really, really in their own world. Yeah, they are really, really, you know, absorbed in their own space to a point where if someone was breathing next to them, yeah, they won't even notice. Yeah, which is kind of scary because you could cross the road, and if you're totally engrossed with yourself and you are not aware of the surrounding, yeah, you know, you could kill yourself just crossing the road because you don't know the bus is coming. You can't even notice, yeah, the bus is coming. Or today when I was eating in one of the, today I went to Yatkei to eat Yutki, one of these famous Hainanese chicken shop, which I haven't been for a while. It's my childhood place. My parents used to bring me there, yeah, when I had my music classes. My parents would sit there. So the owner actually knows my parents very well also. So I haven't been there for a long time. Today I went back. Okay, but when I was paying, yeah, actually I wasn't paying. So my other half was paying. And then he came back to me and said, right, he said, oh my God, he was rolling his eyes. I said, okay, what happened now? He said, you know, there's this lady in front of me. She ordered stuff. Okay, she ordered her stuff and she was going to pay. So the guy was showed her the bill, put it there. And she was just stoned there for a good 2 minutes, he said. Stoned there for 2 good minutes. Yeah. She said, I have no clue what she's staring at. And then after 2 minutes, yeah, she suddenly like, take out her phone. Yeah, she wanted to pay with this app on her phone. All right. And he said he saw her swiping through her phone trying to find the Touch and Go app. Find, swipe, cannot find the Touch and Go app. Okay, another 1 minute. And then after that, she was like, oh, I cannot find my Touch and Go. Okay, never mind. So pay cash, yeah. Then took out her cash. Yeah, find her wallet. Okay, find the wallet. After a while, yeah, she stoned there for a while. And then only she paid the amount, you know. And then this guy also was, we are all patient. I'm quite surprised. Normally, my other half is less patient than me. But today he was also quite patient, things like that. So there's a lot of people who are like this. The most scary one are drivers. Driving, yeah. If you're driving and you're like that, yeah, because you're not aware there's another car next to you. You're not aware that maybe a grandma is crossing the road. You don't know how to stop. Or this is very, very scary, actually. Yeah, so battle of the mind and battle of this awakening of your mind. You know, sometimes I want to go next to people and say, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so QiMen helps a lot with this. It does. There are other things that help with this also, of course, physical things, yeah, like maybe your blood circulation is not so great, liver health is a problem, yeah, vitality, qi level, mental health, partially is mental health, yeah. So I'm not saying that QiMen can solve mental health because there's a lot of different types of mental health, yeah, which I think, of course, I cannot say that QiMen overrides the doctor. So, of course, you have to see the doctor. But metaphysics can help boost a little bit in the right direction. That's all we can do. No promises. Okay? Yeah. So, back to this. So, in today's world, yeah, how we use QiMen, yeah, in today's world, today's strategy. So today's world, like I said earlier, we don't have this major warfare anymore. Yeah, like some countries, yes. We also don't have all these very big issues that maybe last time they used this for. Yeah. So this knowledge or this secret knowledge has been kept by the emperors, and it has not been disclosed, yeah, for many thousands of years, and until recently or fairly recently that people are starting to be more open with this. Yeah. So that's why we can modernize it so that we can use it for your day-to-day problems. All right. Okay, now, so let's go with the first one. Yeah. So today's world, today's strategy. So one of the first thing in order, now let's talk about profit. Yeah, profitability. Because the thing is, I'm more of a self-empowerment coach. I'm not a wealth coach. Yeah, so that means whatever I want to say or I want to do, I always start with you, your inner core, and this is my belief. Yeah, my belief is inner core very important. I also have this belief system where if you don't solve your relationship with money, it doesn't matter how much money you make. At some point, it will break again. This is my belief. That's why I say inner core very important. Yeah, from my own personal experience and also from the experience of some of my clients, I believe this to be true. That if I can solve your relationship with money in the first place, yeah, then we can solve a lot of problems. Okay, but that's a story for another day because that one takes a longer time. It can take between 2 years, as fast as 2 years, or maybe some of you as long as 5 years, 6 years, because this is a long-term thing and we have to see how much we have to fix, in terms of personal changes. Okay, but we have no time for that because now 2025 is coming in, and 2025 is not an incredibly good year also. I think most of you know that. Yeah. Also in 2025, you guys might want to be a bit careful about scams, too good to be true, anything that is overly fancified and overly beautified, and to a point where you don't know what is real and what is fake. Yeah, so of course, we are closer to Thrive, where Dr. Joey will talk more about this. And our FSA next year, yeah, where we'll talk more about this. But generally speaking, yeah, 2024 is very confusing. We'll next time when I have time, next time in a different session, maybe we'll look at the Pater chart. Yeah, you have a clear-cut idea. There's also a lot of people out there who have a lot of ideas, but no courage to go and carry this out. 2025 is like that. Yeah, so generally, big picture. Outside is very messy. If you want to follow someone else's footsteps or someone else's ideas, right, chances are you're going to be frustrated unless you have no choice. Okay? If you have no choice, then no choice. You have to follow through. But some of you are quite prepared already, right? Some of you know that I already have ideas. Yeah, I have groundbreaking ideas actually. But next year, lacking a lot of courage, yeah, to do this. And you have to do it very fast. Because if you don't do it fast, a lot of competitors is going to catch up. Yeah, so this is a few things that we want to kickstart first. Okay, so then how do we use QiMen to ensure this profitability? Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry, I saw my own Zoom circling for a while. So I'm okay. Yeah. I didn't freeze up or anything. All right. No, it's not no good lah. It just needs a lot of strategic maneuvering. 2025, yeah, strategic maneuvering. If you have a bit of eating God or you have quite a lot of eating God in your chart, a bit easier for you. Okay, but if you're very straightforward kind, you might be a bit frustrated with what you need to deal with. Not saying no money, there's money to be made everywhere, but you're just frustrated, yeah, with the things that you need to deal with. Okay, now let's look at the secret number 1. Okay, so why I went on with that, I went on and on with that is because I work a lot on, or I try to balance, yeah, not doing too much of yourself, myself, changing yourself, and also to quickly go out and get something done. That's the whole idea, yeah, that I started this personal manifestation class, because we don't always have a lot of time, yeah, to like work on my inner self, Yes, if you have the time, then by all means do it. Okay, but not all of us have that right now or have that luxury right now. And maybe we need to solve a couple of problems first, yeah, before I have the time to work on my inner self. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. So now let's look at secret number one. Okay, so in today's world, when we look at profitability, I always like long-term profitability. All right, that means whatever I'm doing today, although it's fast, although it's not looking too deep into your own personal chart, but I still want to work towards something that is a bit more long-term, that is a bit more strategic. Yeah, we are not here to hit and run. So if you are here to look for hit and run, yeah, I'm probably not the best person for you to talk to, because I do not want to buy or to invest in something, yeah, and then a couple of years later I lose everything again. Yeah, so I've done that, I've gone through that already. Yeah, in 10 to 15 years ago, yeah, I already gone through that, which is why to me sustainability and consistency, yeah, and always just increasing is the most important thing to me. Yeah, no hit and run. Okay, so this is why if we look at what Sun Tzu says, so Sun Tzu says, okay, yeah, so Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the battle, the result of 100 battles. Okay, this is something that you probably, all of you have heard before. Yeah, so this is a very famous Sun Tzu quote. People always say, know your enemy and know yourself. Okay, so yeah, it's been used by a lot of self-help guru. Yeah, all these self-help coaches, they also quote Sun Tzu when he says this. Okay, today we're going to use it on a slightly different level. Yeah, when we're talking about profitability. All right. So what does this tie into? Yeah, and we're trying to translate what Sun Tzu said. Yeah, so that I can use this. So number one, if you want to have consistency in your profitability, consistent profitability, yeah, that means no matter what happens on the outside, no matter what people say about 2025, I still consistently able to make some profit and see some money. Number one, you need to understand who your market is. This is very, very important. Okay, so we have no time to look at personal charts and say, what is your market? Because we can do that. Yeah, if you have a private session with me, then I can drill down further. Yeah, for example, high eating god people, your target market is actually people who are a bit more quirky, people who are very artistic, people who like expensive and limited edition things. You know, you can't do mass market. It's like that. Yeah, but if you're a direct officer, direct wealth, yeah, even indirect wealth, you can do a lot of mass market stuff. So that is your target market. Yeah, there are a lot of other things as well. Like for example, if you are a direct officer, we can also say, or direct officer, people who your target market is probably people who cannot really, not so versatile in their thinking, where you already organized something and created a certain structure for them and they just follow. That's actually your target market. Yeah, if your resource, maybe we can do more teaching or coaching, so we can actually drill down into that. But if we use QiMen, we don't have to care about that part today. Don't care first, yeah, about that part. Should I do this? Should I do that? Yeah, now I said we got no time, right? We just want to see what can work for now up till early next year, yeah, so that I can gain some advantage. Okay, so we can actually use the QiMen chart, yeah, the QiMen chart here, to manifest or to align to the universe so that we can open up our market immediately. All right, so now it sounds too good to be true already. Like, how come so weird? What do you mean? Okay, I'm going to skip a couple of slides first. And I just want to show you this part. All right. Okay, so why QiMen is so powerful? Okay, why is it so powerful? And every single person can actually do it. It doesn't mean you need to see flowers or colors or you need to feel a certain way. No need. Yeah, no need. Later, I'll tell you why. Okay, every single one of us, yeah, we have what we call our energy ball or energy space. Yeah, and I always like to say all of us are Doraemon. Yeah, if you watch Doraemon, the Japanese cartoon, the blue color cat, the famous blue color cat, yeah, who has an antenna on top of his head, like that. Yeah, so I always say that every single one of us, we have a tower. or telecommunication tower on top of our head. Whatever you are thinking right now and today, whatever you think about yourself, whatever you think about what I'm saying, whatever you think about what's going to happen tomorrow or maybe next year is expanding on the outside. Yeah. So every time we have a thought, okay, now the thought triggers this radar, yeah, to send out energy. And not only this radar is sending energy, your entire being sends energy out. This is why when you wake up on a good day, it's very likely that you're going to meet people who are a bit more complying, people who are a bit happier also. Yeah, it's quite rare, right, that if you wake up on a fantastic day, and then when you go out, you see someone who is rude or someone who, very, very big trouble or something. Very, very rare, very rare. Why? Because what you're putting out there, because of the feel-good factor, from your house, it's in your soul, it's in your mind, and it vibrates all the way out. Yeah, so when it sends whatever goes out, it will magnetize, because this is called a magnet. This is like a magnet. Whatever you feel, you will magnetize it right back. The one that you see, the one that's the hardest to break, right now, is actually relationship. The hardest to cheat. Even money, right? We can still manifest, can still cheat a bit, a little bit. Yeah, cheat the system a bit. The one that you really cannot cheat the system, right? Unfortunately, is relationship. Because whoever you are and whatever you put out there, unfortunately, is exactly what you're going to get back. Exactly. Yeah. So if you want to change the relationship, whatever, if you don't like what you're going through right now, if you're going through this cycle or toxic cycle, then you have to change whatever that you are manifesting and whatever you are feeling as well. Maybe you are sending out. I'm not saying you are being toxic to other people. You have to understand that the subconscious can be very can be just standing here like this, not talking to anyone. We are not saying anything nasty also, but your internal self is probably saying something nasty to yourself. For example, like, why am I so dumb? Why do I not know how to do this? I will never be able to own my own house. I will never be able to do certain things. Yeah, I will never, why is my life like this? Why is only my life like this? You may not say it out loud, because these are all your internal conversations, and your internal conversations will vibrate out. Yeah, it will vibrate out like this. All right, so whatever you like and you don't like, clearly being put out here. Okay, so this is why what we can do with QiMen is that we can use what we call, because I say I want it fast, right? So we're not going to use your personal chart. Personal chart sometimes can take a bit of time, and it might take longer time, for you to manifest certain things. So if you want something a bit faster, especially within the month, all right, this is called a month chart. Okay, this is called a month chart. So this month chart is from November 7 onwards up till December the 5th. Okay, until December the 5th. All right. So you can use this chart between this range. Okay, so when we are looking at understanding your market, what we want to do here is that I want to send out the intention to the universe to say that, universe, can you show me who my market is in one way or another, or in a way that I will understand? Because this how energy works. Energy needs to speak to you in a way that you can understand. So for me, I'm a bit visual, because all of us are different. I'm very visual. So normally I see things, whether it's inside my head or literally see something in front of me. That's my way of communicating with energy source. That's my way. For certain people, maybe it's in their dreams, when they sleep at night. Okay, for certain people, for other people, it could be in the form of somebody else, because they know that I cannot send them any signal. I cannot send them any dream, because when they wake up, they don't remember at all. Maybe I send a person. Maybe I send their best friend. So sometimes you realize that after you do this, maybe your best friend is the one that comes to you and say, hey, let's go and do certain things, which is what happened to me during my transiting from IT to Chinese metaphysics. Because I told you that time I had zero clue what on earth I want to do, right? All I did is I did the same thing. I went back to don't care whatever the chart is, yeah. I used a chart and I manifested and set the intention to the universe to say, universe, can you go up and open up, yeah, all the right market or the right thing that I should be doing that will allow me to feel fulfilled, and I also make good money out of it, and it's also my talent that or hidden talent that I don't know about. Go out and open this opportunity for me. So one of the first thing that happened was, because there multiple doors were open, yeah, not just one. In my case, was a few doors. So one of it that I really love to do was my aerial silk, my dance, which I'm also a certified aerial silk instructor, by the way. Yeah, so it was one of my business plan last time, long time ago, was one of my business plan. So how that happened was a friend of mine, Google online, found this thing and came to me and said, hey, you like to work out, right? You like all this fitness stuff. He said, let's go together. So my friend went for a couple of classes, dropped off already, and then I just continued like that. So it can come in a form of another person, because I manifested that you open up all the door, and I have to listen to all the signs, yeah, that comes in. If someone told me certain things, then I will follow. So here, what we're going to do is we will be using this deity, this deity. Anything that I don't know and I want to find out belongs to the territory of the moon. All right, the moon. Okay, so do not care about all the other details, because we're not using the other details. Yeah, all I can see right here or right now is that the moon is sitting with what we call life door, which is the money palace. Good enough for me. That's all I need to see. Not death door, not fear door, not harm door. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I see with the life door, yeah, that means I'm looking for information, knowledge, or some sort of insight to where my market is, what I should be doing, any form of information. You need to know, yeah, know yourself, know your enemy, so that you do not fear the results of 100 battle, right? Okay, so we're going to use the moon. How do we do this? Yeah, this is northwest. Okay, I'm going to go slower at the beginning, yeah, because this might be a bit difficult for some of you. Okay, northwest. Okay, this one is a wrong chart. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Let me change a little bit. Need to change a little bit. Okay. Okay. Northwest. All right. So, okay, because this one is a story for another thing. Let's say I want to use this. All right. So when I want to do this, I need to what we call back face the north and front face the east. Yeah, because the difference between the normal law of attraction, which does not care about direction and doesn't care about timing, yeah, is that we are using certain directions because we manage to calculate that in every 2 hours and in every day, also in every month, there is a set of energy circulating around. This is the fantastic thing about Chinese metaphysics. It's a bit more detailed, yeah, and it goes right down to, you know, if you know how to read the recipe, yeah, this later on when you learn QiMen and you learn strategic execution, you will learn right to the details, yeah, on how to read the recipe of all this energy and what it actually does. Yeah, those are called the formulas. But now we are not looking into that. We are using the highest and the purest energy source. Don't care about the rest yet, yeah, which is the moon together with life door. Money-making knowledge. So in November, you can back face the northwest more often, front face the northeast, and you can set the intention every day in this particular month. All right? Why north and not northwest? Northwest, yeah, backing northwest. Okay? So in QiMen, we back the direction. Backing the direction, because we need to be sitting in that direction, yeah, not facing the direction. Facing is more of a feng shui thing, yeah, that's why it might be confusing, because most people, when they talk about feng shui, because feng shui is still the most popular tool out there. So normally when people talk about metaphysics, yeah, they always say feng shui. Same thing like when my sister tried to, you know, tell her friends what I'm doing, she stuck for a while. Yeah, she's like, what are you doing? She asked me. So in order for people who to not ask so many questions, like oh, I'm a QiMen business and life coach strategy and all these things, which they have zero clue what it means, I say feng shui master, right? Whether I do feng shui or not is another thing. But you see, it's so popular that people just say feng shui master, feng shui master, feng shui master, like that. Yeah, so feng shui is a different way of doing it. QiMen, different way of doing it. Okay, I can't face what? Yeah, face southeast. I can't face northeast. Or I said northeast, is it? Sorry. Yeah, my bad. If I said northeast, yeah. Okay, forgive me. Yeah, this year I have a disconnection with my brain and my mouth. I can be saying this my right hand, I suppose it, and this is supposed to be my right hand, and I say left. Okay, my bad if I said northeast. Okay, so if you are backing northwest, your front should be southeast. All right, yeah, front will be southeast. How about clash DE graveyard? You see, then you're asking me all these 八字 questions or date selection question. Okay, the answer is clash DE graveyard, whatever nonsense. If you think it doesn't work, it will not work. End of story. Okay, that's all. All right, so also death and emptiness does not impact the deity at all. I'm not using formation, yeah, unless I told you I use formation. Sorry, some of you who are newbies, yeah, you close your ear for a little bit because it's a bit deep. Okay, for some of you who a bit deeper, if I'm using formation, I cannot use death and emptiness because the formation is not there. Yeah, so I would not use it. But I'm not using formation. Yeah, I told you ignore everything. We are only using the deity, which has a very nice life door, and I'm using it to just open up the door. Yeah, I'm not using it to get a particular outcome like in a formation. All right. Okay. What to say when manifesting? Like I said earlier, back the moon and say universe, or you want to say moon also can. Universe, open up all knowledge, skill set, and expertise that leads me to knowing who my actual target market is. Open it like as soon as possible and lead me to the right market, yeah, so that I can plan out the appropriate action. All right, so that's one way that you can do that. So knowing your market, yeah, is a very, very important thing. Very, very important. All right. Okay. All of us are different as well. Yeah. Even if I talk about me, my other colleagues, all of us, our target market is totally different. That's why I always tell people, right? I don't feel this insecurity in any way, because every single master, not just my colleagues, every other master out there, they all have very different market. And I'm always very eager to train more people to do this because you all have your own market as well. Yeah, you know things that I don't know. You have experience that I don't have, and you will have your own market. You just need to understand what your market is. So you don't need to carbon copy every single thing, because if that's not your target market, it's not going to work for you if you carbon copy. So this is why I'm using the QiMen in in November, in order to open up your own target market. So you can tell the universe, yeah, you either bring someone to tell me, you put in my dream, or appear in my feed every day, appear in my Facebook feed until I get it. Last time I was so afraid, yeah, that I don't get it, right? I tell the universe, yeah, you make sure I get it. You use any way possible, yeah, you have to make sure that I get it. Yeah, so sometimes it can show you certain things, yeah, flash 3 times in front of you. Yeah, after that you go home, still don't get it, right? Flash again. Like that. So you will do it until you get it. All right. Julian, I'm thinking this can be done with any month that has moon and life. Yes, it can be done with any month. The problem is, actually, I wanted to plot this month, but this month's one is really bad. So I cannot use it. Yeah, that's why you probably need to wait until November before we can start understanding our market. All right. Would you please confirm my understanding? QiMen to be deity, plan, star circumstances, stem, action, door, outcome. Is this correct? This is very technical. Okay. Technical question, yeah. Okay. Technical question, which is my favorite. Okay, the way I like to explain it, and when I explain this, yeah, most of the time everybody will understand. One moment, yeah, I lost my pen. Where is my pen? Oops. 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 Yeah, okay, give me a moment. Okay. One moment. Okay. Okay, never mind. All right. So let's just use another box. Yeah. Let's just use okay, let's just use this one. Where's that? Okay, let's just use the harmony. What is wrong? Okay, one moment. I stop share. Let me try again. Okay, got it. Okay, so deity is the grand big plan, yeah, or the thing that we want to achieve, or the outcome, not the outcome that we want to achieve, the ultimate goal or the ultimate destiny, the path or the destiny. It's not really the outcome. It's actually a path or a way, yeah. So in order to get to this end goal or this destiny here, yeah, this destiny, you need to open up the circumstances that leads you to this path, right? So the star will represent the circumstances. And when the circumstances open up, it will lead to a lot of decision. Do you want to proceed? Don't want to proceed? Yeah. Do you want to move forward? You want to move backward? What is it that you want to do? That's why the door represents the action. And the action will determine the outcome. So that's why the stems are the outcome. Yeah. And of course, there are also formations in between here to see what you can do or what you didn't do. All right. Okay. May I know if we didn't follow the monthly or daily QiMen chart, can we follow our QiMen destiny? Yes, you also can. Yeah, so that's what I'll be teaching in class actually. So, but today, I must tell you, if you're using your destiny takes a bit of a longer time. All right. If you're using the month chart, that will happen between the months. So it's faster. The fastest one, of course, is always the hour chart. Yeah, so if you have access to the hour chart will always be faster. Okay. West looks good. Yes. But unfortunately for me, I see it in death and emptiness. I have a personal rule that I personally don't really use anything that is in death and emptiness because I'm a formation person. Yeah. Unless I'm only using the deity. Okay. If I'm using the deity, it's fine. I can use the death and emptiness. But if you're using formation, yeah, you cannot use the death and emptiness. In fact, put you into lost state. Put in a very that state that woman standing there flipping her phone, took out her wallet, still wondering how much she need to pay when it's clearly written in front of her, she's still holding that's very death and emptiness. Actually, I don't want to manifest that. Yeah, so this is why if you're using formation, which is a separate matter, then you cannot use death and emptiness. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me okay, sorry, I have to keep stop and share because this pen is giving me weird problems. Okay, now next one. So first step or first strategy, understand your market. So I will use moon, especially with life door. Scenery door is also a good thing. Yeah, moon with scenery, moon with life. Okay, moon with rest, if you're talking about profitability, is not so good. But anything else, yeah, your own education, your personal growth, and all these other things, moon with rest is also a good thing. The other one that's good, moon with open door is also good. Yeah, for this. So this one we can use. All right. Now, second rule. Let's look at second one. Okay. So in the second strategy, which actually I use a lot. I use a lot of this, yeah, because even in my IT days, I do a lot of freelance. Yeah, and I freelance almost my entire life. The only time I'm working for someone, I only work for someone for 5 years of my life, entire life. I only work permanently for someone 5 years. After that is freelancing. Yeah, so the only reason why I can successfully freelance without any break in between, there was only one break. yeah, in between. But I could do it so well because I followed a lot of these strategies. That's why I said earlier, I don't just use it as QiMen, because that time I didn't even learn QiMen yet. But I know Sun Tzu. Yeah, so and I have very good mentors at that time who guide me, yeah, and also to teach me certain things. All right. So same thing here, yeah. When it comes to make ensuring that your business is always continuing, yeah, and that you're no matter what happens on the outside, you're not overly affected, yeah, by things that's going on. So the first one, as we said earlier, we need to understand who your market is. When you can understand this, yeah, the ability to have in-depth market analysis, yeah, you already know your competitor, or you already very quite aware of your industry, of who your competitors are, if there is any competitor. Yeah, you can also identify the opportunities to differentiate this area where your competitors are weaker. Yeah, so if you are strong and you know your market, yeah, then you won't worry too much about any other competition. So this knowledge of your market allows you to allocate resources effectively, so that you don't unnecessarily spend on unnecessary marketing or unnecessary wrong targeted marketing. That's even worse. And you can focus on the profitable area only, because you clearly know, yeah, who your market is. Okay, so now the second one, in Sun Tzu's quote, in battle, there are not more than two methods of attack, the direct and the indirect. Yet these two in combination give rise to an endless series of maneuver. Okay, so in short, okay, what does this mean? Because Sun Tzu is being so deep. Okay, so second strategy to continue to be profitable regardless of the situation. Okay, I use this word, pivotable. This word does not exist, yeah, but being able to pivot when you need to. All right, this is a very important thing. So even difficult times, yeah, is maybe you have a clear-cut idea, like, oh, I only want to do this, and I only want to do this. I only want to do one direction, yeah. But maybe the circumstances and the environment already changing. For example, like period 9. So people who still put a lot of money, for example, automotive industry, okay, automotive industry, people who still put a lot of money into petrol cars, for example. Not saying you cannot, you still sell petrol right now, okay, but you might not put so much of your research money and your investors' money, right, into old technology, right? Same thing. Or even in IT, yeah, now it's already, if we're looking at Apple, yeah, M3 chipset. Okay, they're moving M4 already. Do you still want to spend a lot of money and only sell M1 stuff, M1 chipset stuff? So the answer is no. Yeah, we need to move on, and we need to be pivotable, yeah, so that we can take advantage of whatever is happening in the future or in the upcoming years. So this is a very important thing, yeah, especially now in period 9, because this year we are starting off a brand new energy. A lot of things that you used to do and you used to that used to work for you, I'm pretty sure, right, it will not work for you anymore. Yeah, even in the realm of Chinese metaphysics, you have to pivot. Yeah, or even in the real anything. Yeah, in IT is normal. So I'm glad that I came from IT background. Yeah, because in IT, right, we have to pivot almost every other 6 months. Every other 6 months, yeah, have to pivot already. Why? Obsolete, already obsolete. Yeah, even programming language, yeah, after 6 months, yeah, you have to learn new things already. And after a couple of years, right, they can wipe out an entire language, and then they start something else. Then it makes you think that, wow, my college education, yeah, just went down the drain. That, okay, so it's like this. IT has always been like that. Yeah, so it allows me to at least understand this part, where if something doesn't work, we need to move on. Something doesn't work, yeah, we have to move on again. All right. How do we access these month charts? Yeah, now I'm giving it to you. Yeah, in class during private personal manifestation, I will share with you the charts as well. Okay, but yes, unless you are our club member or our QiMen, sign up for our QiMen classes, then you have access to this. Yeah. Also, another place that you can get these charts, our Thrive next month. Sorry, yeah, next month, end of next month. you will get a thrive report, and in your thrive report, you have this month charts as well. Okay. All right. So be pivotable. All right. So here, yeah, be pivotable. Okay, I'm having a bit of a problem looking at my chart. 1 second. Yeah, just give me a moment. Okay, one little moment. Okay, because I'm having a bit of a problem with my screen. I just need to open up another screen. Okay, one moment. So I cannot see where the chart is. Okay, can. All right, so be pivotable, yeah. Okay, so when we are talking about being pivotable, we need to switch direction, yeah, or we need to choose the best direction that we can use. All right, so this is the one that we mentioned earlier. Okay, for example, here, yeah, let me see. Okay, I think let me show you this one first. Okay, yeah, in the October chart. Okay, when we say pivotable, yeah, we want to look at one thing and one thing only. Okay, so this one you might need to quickly pick it up because I'm just going to tell you one time. Okay, but this will give you a strategy. So what do I mean by being pivotable? Yeah, do you know that when we look at the month chart like this, there is a clear-cut strategy on what you should be doing this month or what you should be focusing on this month, so that we can maximize our profitability and maximize what we can create. And it's so simple because all we need to do is that we just need to look for where our life door is. That's where the money is, because life door represents profit, yeah, in QiMen. So you want to see in that month, where is the money going to? Okay, this is a November chart, right? Okay, November chart. So very quick one. I'm not looking at the rest. Yeah, I'm keeping it simple. I just look at this part again. Okay, it's the same chart. So where is the money? The money is with knowledge, skill set, education, training, insights, giving info. So or education, yeah, or anything academic. That's where the money is. So no matter what industry you are, let's just pick one. Yeah, let's just pick automotive again. Okay, automotive. So then you are saying, okay, November month stress already. But how can I find? How can I access where the money is? And how can I know what strategy to use this month? Yeah, in terms of profitability, is the moon. So instead of just selling cars, like, oh, this is a beautiful car. Okay, maybe you need to do like a bit of training, yeah? Like even to your client, bit of training. Like, come on, let me show you how to drive this car. Okay, how to push this part, or how to accelerate. Teach them a little bit of things, yeah. Add in a bit of like training, knowledge sharing. For if you are in financial, maybe you want to have a workshop, yeah. Or if you are in jewelry making, for example, maybe this is one of those months where in order to sell your jewelry, you must throw in a workshop, something like that. All right. So that is where the money is. Moon is education, training. Yes, correct. So if I go one step, okay, if I go now, okay, 1 month before this, that means now, yeah, this is now. All right. Where is my, okay, one moment. Yeah, what did I do? Okay. Sorry, I have to do this. Okay. So if we look at if we look at October, which is this month, so you still have a couple more days to go. All right, couple more days to go. So where is your life door? Yeah, your life door is in the Northeast Palace, correct? And actually, it's very nice. Yeah, if you look at everything, do you notice everything is very nice? Okay, so life door, profitability. Where is the profitability? With 9 Earth. All right, so 9 Earth, your strategy this year, yeah, is that you need to balance certain things out. Okay, you need to care a little bit more. Yeah, because 9 Earth, yeah, is a little bit more motherly. So it's not training, yeah. You probably have to babysit your client for a little bit. Yeah. Also, you need to give them some financial ROI. You need to calculate for them exactly how much does this cost. Yeah. What is the return of your investment? How long will you get your return of investment? Why is this such a value buy? Calculate the numbers. Everything is numbers, numbers, numbers. Yeah. So if you can do that, you are more likely to be in the profit stream, in the flow of the profitability. Actually, every single month, there is a different strategy. Yeah. So this is why QiMen is a very nice thing to use. Yeah, so right now, for you right now, you have a couple of days left, 1 week left, literally 1 week left. Yeah, so if you're still dealing with certain clients, you need to calculate number first. Once you pass the month, yeah, energy change already. So even with the same client, you have to change your strategy. Yeah, you have to use the moon method because in November, it's all about the education, knowledge, yeah, a little bit of training, a little bit of insights, a little bit of educating. Literally, is educating the client. All right. Okay. So there's so many other things. Yeah, later on we'll talk about it when we hit December and January. Okay, but let's focus on this 2 months first. Yeah, so that you get to move and to get certain things moving. Yeah, that's most important. Hourly. Okay, so hourly will be a bit different. Yeah, let's not divert. Okay, let's just use the month chart for once. Okay, for hourly, there are many other usages because we have to look at other things as well. Yeah, so if you have a goal that you want to achieve within the month, because if we're talking about profit, it's not really overnight. Yeah, so I think it requires at least 1 month time, yeah, for you to prepare. So this is a good strategy to use. Okay. ST already started today with Feng Shui audit, had to do a bit of education for client. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's a good thing. All right. Then if we look at strategy number 3, okay, okay, wait out. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I really need to change my screen tomorrow. Okay, so in this, yeah, okay, so in order to stay competitive, before I move on to number 3, so in order for you to stay competitive, yeah, your business must be agile, must be very flexible, yeah, very flexible. So you have to constantly evolve, yeah, to adapt to the changing market demands and also the customer needs. You already know your target market, yeah, but your customer and market demands can change on a weekly to monthly basis. All right. So when you combine your normal strategies, yeah, which is what you're doing, you're innovating your product, you're putting the right product out there, maybe even doing some research on the product. Yeah, that's a good approach. But when you personalize it, yeah, to what these people really need and want at that point in time, it will give you an edge. Yeah, and it also gives them a sense of urgency on the matter so that they can appeal, yeah, to boost your profitability and also to ensure that you consistently see some profit in whatever that you're doing. Okay. All right. The next one, which is very important. Okay. So Sun Tzu says the supreme art of war, yeah, supreme art of war, and this is why we like QiMen so much. It's called the art of subtle winning. Subtle winning, yeah. You don't have to like be in your face all the time. Yeah, so the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without even fighting. So Sun Tzu believes in this. Yeah, believes in before we start the war. It's not about you have a war and then I run away. Yeah, not that. It's more about I already sense a war. I know you're going to react in this manner. Before you even start planning, yeah, I already subdue you. This is the important thing. Okay, so why this is very important? Because rather than constantly battling your competitors, yeah, sometimes it's very tiring to compete with all your competitors, or sometimes you don't want to compete with your competitors, but your competitor want to compete with you. Yeah, it's very tiring. Yeah, so instead of doing that, yeah, and making the market share so scarce, yeah, you might as well focus, yeah, very strongly on building your customer loyalty and also your customer partnership. So create value-driven alliances, yeah, with other brands or even including your client, yeah, to ensure top-notch customer service can lead to repeat business, can lead to a lot of referrals, yeah, can also lead to long-term customer loyalty. This is very, very important, yeah, which all of us, which all of them can contribute to a sustainable profit without the need for any aggressive attacks. This is quite important. So the secret, I think this is my main secret. If you look at all of the rest, I do it. I pivot. I do know my clientele. That's why I don't pivot too far away. Not say I don't pivot. I don't veer too far off, yeah, of my clientele. Yeah, and sometimes my team also helps me with this part. Yeah, they say, you know, your clientele, yeah, most of them, certain type, certain age, certain whatever it is, yeah, they do let me know. So when I know that, I know how to target, yeah, and I know how to place myself and also how to place the courses. Same thing with this course. It has been requested by a lot of you, yeah, and also every course that I do extensive market research, yeah, extensive market research to know what is needed right now, what type of topic is needed right now. That's why I don't repeat my topics as well. Yeah, even my other signature course, Realign. Realign has been structured in a proper way, yeah, where I already plan out 5 years in advance, like that. Yeah, and there's no repeat to it because it's supposed to be an advancement. And after we pass a certain year, people don't need that anymore. Yeah, people are looking at different things and they have different problems. And as a metaphysician, yeah, it's very, very important to already be ahead of time, yeah, and to understand this market need. All right. Okay, so number three. So apart from understanding that market, this one I really love, yeah, loyalty, reputation, and alliance. Because there's a lot of, even if I'm talking about my own industry, there's so many people who are out there doing Chinese metaphysics right now. And I told you earlier, yeah, that I really do not have this, any inch of insecurity that, oh, I'll have less of this, I have less of that, I worry about this, scared about that, you know, all these things, yeah, I don't really think so. And as I think the worst case scenario is probably people just copy whatever I teach and then they teach it on their own platform, which we have gotten this feedback before, yeah, that there are people totally copying whatever we do, or let's just talk about myself, copying whatever I do, copy my entire program, yeah, and I teach in the morning, at night they're already selling it to someone else. I know, of course, yeah, but do I really want to sit and worry too much about that? Not really. Why? Because I think that if I'm carrying the creativity is my brain, and our brains are all different. And if they don't have this brain, they don't know what is next, right? Then you probably just copy again and again and again. That's the best that they can do. Yeah. So same thing here. I don't worry too much also because I focus a lot on building my personal reputation, the quality of my work, the quality of my classes, the value that I give back to my classes. Because let's really think about it, yeah, the amount of value that I've given in every single one of my class, right, easily surpass the value that you've been paying. This I do not, I'm really very, very sure about it. You know, whatever I give in my realign, yeah, and then I calculate back, you know, I only charge you guys this amount of money, and I get back only that small little amount of money, yeah, to me, it's like, you know, really valuable. I really, really give value, definitely. All right. So this part, I do not doubt at all. I know it's part of my branding. It's also part of the reputation. Yeah, I've been doing this for many, many years already. And this is also the reason why, yeah, that I do have a lot of return clients, return students, even my consultations as well. I do have a lot of repeat clients, and my repeat clients will recommend me to their friends. Yeah, recommend me to their family, read for family, suddenly read for the kid, then the kid read for another kid, like that. Yeah, so this part we don't have to worry as long as we work very strongly on this. Okay, so this part I do a lot. I really, really do a lot. It's really one of my, if I were to put it in priority, this is my number one secret actually. Also, I'm the type where if you have a lot of earth in your chart, yeah, or if you're a Jat wood, or you have a lot of Jat wood and Wu earth in your chart, yeah, you know that you don't like to play politics. You know, you don't like to, there's this very nerdy part about you where you're not very good at that human intricacies where, you know, I swoop someone over without much knowledge and some other stuff, yeah, you know, we're not so great at that. It's not our strength. It's other people's strength, good for them, yeah, really, really good for them, but it's not our strength. So if it's not our strength, yeah, to sweet talk our way through a lot of things, then what can we do? Right? Then we have to do this. You have to work on your reputation, you have to work on your branding, and you have to make sure people know who you are, what you stand for. You stand firm for whatever that you're doing, and the message that you are sending must be very, very, very clear. Yeah, all you need to do is that. All right. Yeah, Robin, see, blunt, straight to the point, no sugar coating. Yeah. So we don't have to be too blunt, because I also believe that, you know, there's always many, many ways to send a message across. So in my whole journey in life, I also learn to refine this a lot. Yeah, that if I want to send a message, there's so many ways. I don't have to do it in an aggressive way, because I also want to embrace what Sun Tzu says here. Sun Tzu says there's no need for any aggression at all. There's no need for any negativity at all, but you can still win the war or this goal that you want to achieve and be happy with whatever that you can gain in your life without much aggression. Yeah, so I want to embrace this there because Sun Tzu said it. Okay, so now how do we do this? How do we do this? Yeah, which I use a lot. So this is really my number one secret. Okay, so the first thing is, okay, let me see. Okay, let's talk about this month first. All right, let's talk about this month. Okay, then I get to the next month. Okay, so this month you can already do this, yeah, because this month is also very nice. For some of you, can you guess what I'm using? Just curious. Can you guess? For some of our seasoned students, let's say you want to build reputation, you want to build loyalty, you want to find the right people, the best client ever. And then the manifestation, which I always use, is that universe, I will always meet the right fit. I will always meet the best client ever. I will always meet people who we can work together and we are the right fit for each other. Clients and students that I can grow with, yeah, and clients that we can not say profit from each other. Clients where, you know, in terms of growth and abundance, yeah, we all share it together and grow together. Yeah, that's my mantra. So you're okay, for some of you, okay, so actually what I'm using is I'm using the South Palace. All right, so this one I will use the South Palace. I use a lot of harmony, okay, because my personal harmony is also quite high. Yeah, my own personal harmony is also quite high. So I like to use a lot of harmony because I'm a harmonious person, as some of you know. And also, don't you think it's a very, very good quality and a very good talent to have, yeah, that you literally have no enemies, almost no enemies, yeah? Why? Because you're so nice that you cannot even have an enemy. Yeah, enemy want to be mad at you also, right? Cannot be mad for too long because you are such a good communicator, or maybe it could be you're a nice person, could be you are very good at saying, not purposely saying things. You're very, very understanding to a point where you always want to come to a win-win situation, and it's very difficult to get mad at you, correct? So this is one of a very, very good trait to have, and it's one of the talents. It's actually a talent, yeah, that you can talk to anyone, you can convince anyone, and you can be friends with anyone, alliance with anyone. Even with enemy, yeah, you can sit down and say, hey, you know, you and I don't agree. Yeah, you maybe don't like my, okay, you probably don't like my face. Okay, I don't think I don't like your face, but you know, I think if we need to get something done, we just get it done. No big problem, right? Yeah. So it's actually a good talent to have. So meaning when we meet our client and friend, we back face the south. Okay, what you can do is before you meet your clients, yeah, as I said earlier, the mantra that I use is that I always meet fantastic clients. I always meet fantastic students. We are always the right fit, yeah, or whoever I work with, or it can be whoever you work with, whoever you meet. It could be your friends also. Maybe right now your problem is your friends, yeah. Your friends are all nasty. And the other day I read in Malaysia, yeah, that this guy got a promotion and his friends forced him to buy them dinner. 6 of them, yeah, buy them dinner. So so they went to a very expensive steakhouse, and his so-called friends, yeah, 4 of them ordered a $600 Wagyu beef steak. So they forced him, they coaxed him, yeah, to actually buy them dinner, and then they went and ordered the most expensive thing on the menu. So do you want friends like that? Not saying you don't buy it for your friends, yeah, but at some point it's also, it became an internet discussion, yeah, the other day, whether it's right or wrong, or, and everyone actually told him, you need to change your bunch of friends like that. So if you have this problem, you might want to use this harmony. Okay, from now, yeah, this one you can use anytime, because we are already between October 8th to November 6th, and say, I only bring in the right fit, where I grow with these people who are happy when I grow, and when I'm happy when they grow. Yeah, people who we resonate really well together and work really well together. Yeah, people who my life and abundance and growth and resonate together, share and be happy together. We don't want to remove too much negativity. I also always want to leave some room for people who give me very constructive criticism, because I think it's very good to stay grounded, and also to listen to some good critique. If not, how are we going to grow, right? So I still consider this as good people, but not those that, just constantly take everything from you, and then just, leave you high and dry. And then when you have problems, yeah, they don't care about you at all, like that. All right. So is this just harmony or harmony with scenery door? Okay, I'm using harmony, but of course this harmony is very nice because it's tied together with scenery door. And ironically, scenery door also represents your reputation, your personal branding, and how people see you. So this is a fantastic time to use the South to manifest the correct fit. So today also I had a consultation, yeah, with one of my clients. So she was dead set on an outcome. Like, she was saying that in order to achieve this goal, it must be from this person. She said that must be this person. Yeah, she said that I kept manifesting only this person, only this person. And then I just asked her, I said, what if it's not this person, but you can get the same outcome? Are you open to that? And then she suddenly got, because she didn't think about it. In her mind, it's always that only this person can give me this outcome in terms of work and career. Yeah. And I said, what if it's not? Okay. And she's, taken aback for a bit. So here, this is what I want to say. When you manifest something, maybe you want to open it up a little bit more. I would use this harmony, yeah, and say that, universe, I want this outcome. I want whatever the outcome is. Whoever that can get me this outcome, who is my right fit, yeah, and we can also be very good allies and friends in the future. Open up the door where I can meet this particular person, whoever it is. Yeah, so it can be your client. Let's say no client right now, yeah, just no client. Then you back face your harmony and say, harmony, I only magnetize in the right client. Yeah, whoever is walking in right now, who's going to purchase something, for example, yeah, I will meet this person and we'll be a right fit. Or the right person will come and look for me. Yeah, so remember we said you are sending out this energy into the universe. And when I send the intent to the universe, yeah, it will bounce back. It's not that there's somebody there taking note and then, making your wish come true. Yeah, it's literally physics. That means if I throw a ball to the wall, okay, my intention of the ball is maybe wealth, okay, and I throw it to the wall, it will bounce back, okay, and hit me somewhere. I can catch it back. So whatever I put out there is very likely to bounce on something, yeah, which I wanted. Could be a relationship. Let's say relationship, throw it to the wall. Physics say it will bounce back. Okay, so whatever intent you put out there is quite important. That's why the mantra is the other part, which is very, very important. Celine, is this just for this month? Next month's chart is totally different. Yes. Okay, now let's take a quick look at next month's chart. So next month's chart, what did I do? Okay, next month's chart. Yeah, I see. Sorry, I have to stop and share. So annoying. Okay. All right, next month's chart. So next month's chart, Okay, where would you guys use? Okay, actually, in this case, you can still use the harmony. Okay, not this one. Sorry, this one. Next month's chart. Okay, actually, you can still use the harmony. Yeah, West Palace, because we are only using the deity. We don't care about this, because there are many, many ways to choose a box. Many ways. I love formations. Yeah, I'm a queen of formations. So last time, I mean, if you really want me to pick a super duper outcome, yeah, and it must be tied back to whatever that you're doing, okay, then I would choose based on the formation. For example, like you have a court case. Even court case, yeah, I need to see what are we planning today, what's the outcome that we want to achieve, and then I choose based on the formula. Yeah, this is a different story. Okay, but if you're looking at something a bit bigger, because right now you don't have a very, very clear-cut goal, okay, it's just about profit and it's just about opening the door, magnetizing the people back, then we don't need to use too much formula. Yeah, you only need to focus on the deity. So deity, whether DE or no DE, still can be used. All right. Okay, can we use the West Harmony for relationship as well? Yes, it's any relationship. So other things that you can do, okay, this is a bit out of profitability, yeah, but maybe for some of you, the profit part is okay already. Maybe it's the mother relationship, okay, you and your mother's relationship. You can use the harmony to induce this also. Maybe you and your child has a problem right now, or you and your spouse, or maybe you're looking for a spouse. Yeah, then this is the palace that you can use as well. It governs people. Harmony governs people. It governs anything to do with people and anything that people can help you with. Yeah, we need to use harmony. Okay. If you want to get potential funder, can. Harmony also can. Okay. Actually, if you're talking about funder, there are two strategies. Yeah, you see, everything has a strategy. If you're looking for a funder, are you the type to be good friends with your funder, or are you the type to hit and run? That means I couldn't give a rat's ass about this funder. Yeah? I just need the money. After that, I'm not going to call him anymore. Who cares? Because there are two types. No wrong, no right. Yeah, there's no wrong, no right. It really depends on what you want to do. Okay, if you are the touch and go type, yeah, that really don't care and just want the money, surging snake is a good deity to use. Yeah, hit and run. That is surging snake. If you plan to have good ties with this person, yeah, long-term relationship, alliance, maybe next time, who knows, become my business partner, and I want to still be friends with them for the next 10 years, then you use harmony. Okay? All right. Can harmony use for relationship with money? Can try. I've not tried it before. Okay. But because we need to look at other things in your chart. Yeah, and also in Chinese metaphysics, yeah, the 八字 formula, in order to marry rich, all right, you need to not have so much output not too high, because why? Output people like to bok joy, we say, like to answer back, like to question everything, like to question. Yeah, so if you marry rich, if you question too much, it can be a problem. Okay, this is the assumption. So normally the chart has a lot of direct. We need the obedient one. That's what we say. Yeah. So if we follow this the text, not I say one. It's by the ancient sages said this. If you want to marry rich, they assume that you need to be more obedient. Yeah. So if your chart more obedient, you have higher chances. Chart not obedient like me, everything also answer back. Everything also pok joy. Then a bit difficult. Yeah. No one can stand us one. This one, a high EG, high HO, like this. Okay, then high EG, high HO, what do? You make your own money. Yeah, you go and become the rich one instead. Okay, all right. So Leslie, why do we ever use 八字 chart in QiMen? We will look at it. Okay, normally what I do is if we are talking about long term, and if you really want to fix the problem, I use the 八字 chart to analyze. Only to analyze. Like when I go into a company to fix their system, we need to do an analysis, upfront analysis, yeah, to see what's happening right now. What's your problem? Who is not talking to who? Yeah, what's the issue here? I use puzzle to look at that. But what you want to become, and what's the outcome and what's the restructuring you want to do in the company cannot be done by buzzer. Okay, not say cannot lah. It's difficult to activate and induce it. We can only tell you awareness. That's it. Yeah, you have to change your personality in order to get it done. Some people can do it, yeah, then it's okay. Yeah, but for the rest of us who cannot do it, right, then we have to induce other tools. Usually we put together the feng shui and the QiMen to induce some of these changes, depending on what you want. So this is how we do it, yeah, in Chinese metaphysics, and why we use so many different tools. But QiMen is my favorite, because let's say if your puzzle cannot fit, for some reason, there's limitation, yeah, and then you cannot move your house right now, then you have to fall back to QiMen. Okay? All right. Let me see. Got it? So Lin, if our Destiny Palace is West Sector, does it mean it's more personalized or power is higher? Okay. If your Destiny Palace happen to be in there, it's good because it overlap with you, easier for you to use. Actually, it's not say easier or not, it's that you have no choice, you have to use it because that is your theme for the month. Whatever fall in your palace, yeah, is actually your theme. So this is why sometimes we look at the year chart, we can already read what is your theme for 2025 or 2024. We can look at the annual QiMen chart, yeah, whatever overlaps with your destiny, that is very likely what you need to deal with, yeah, the entire year. Okay, so if you have it in your month, then good news, easier for you to use. If it's very red, then nice, we do good things. If it's all black, then you know we need to mitigate or we need to trigger other things. Okay? All right, let me see. But has death and emptiness, yeah? Yes, like I said earlier, if we are using only the deity, it's okay to have a death and emptiness. Yeah, but if you plan to use the formation, you cannot use, cannot death and emptiness. You plan to 7-star path walk, you cannot death and emptiness. Repeat multiple times. Yeah, can okay, not say cannot. No one force you. No one point the gun to your head and say cannot one. But you will end up like that lady I said earlier lah. Stand there, stare at her wallet, stare at the touch and go for I don't know 2 minutes. Yeah, she stared at that. I almost like, you know, if I saw it, yeah, I would just probably like, do you want me to do it for you? Seems like you're having a little bit of a trouble. Yeah, clicking this thingy. Let me help you with it. All right, so that's what happens if you go in 7-star path walk with the death and emptiness. I don't think you want to do it. Okay. All right, Francis, North seems to be a good place for people in sales. Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait. North, yeah. Can touch and go type lah. I said no right or wrong, yeah. No judgment. Sorry, looking for that word. No judgment at all. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, if you're the type where I just want touch and go, then after that I couldn't give a rat's ass about whatever this face is and all that. Yeah, no connection, no relationship. Then fast touch and go, of course, use this type of formation, snake with harm door. But if you're the type who wants to keep long-term relationship, yeah, you want to keep friends or you want to have a friendly relationship with some of your clients, it's always better to use harmony than to use this type of formation. Depends on what you want to do and how critical. Depends how critical the money is, because now already 29. Sometimes maybe for some of you doing sales, you want to touch and go for the next 2 days, right? Then you can use snake with harm door. Okay? All right. Sabrina, East in November. What's that? East in November. Let's see. East in November. Let's just take a quick look. Let's look at some of these things. East in November. Tortoise harm door. Very touch and go type. If you want to touch and go and not care too much one, yeah, it's always tortoise and surging snake. Yeah, you can go with that. Okay. Long-term relationship, then harmony or chief. Even 9 Earth is good. Long-term, yeah, long-term. So depends on what you choose to do today. No right, no wrong, no judgment. Okay? Yeah. Scammer. Can be, everything is black, right? Tortoise, harm door, ren. And ren is heavenly prison. Yeah, heavenly prison. So not such a nice formation. Okay, but if you just want to use the deity, okay, black tortoise is not always bad, yeah. The formations are bad. The content in this chart is bad. But if I just want to use the tortoise and the 7-star tortoise, I would use it for public speaking. I would use it for being seen in public. I would use it to enhance or to open up my power of influence. That would be good. Okay. Yeah, East 7-star tortoise. All right. Can palace branch mitigate death and emptiness? No. Palace branch, no, cannot mitigate. All right, cannot mitigate. Then you wait for the next month. East in November is 9 heaven. Okay, East in November, let's see. East in November. Oh, sorry, that was October. East in November. One moment. Yeah, why is my... okay, East in November is 9 heaven, yeah? Oh, heavenly fane. Oh, very nice. Scenery door. This is very good for reputation also. This okay, apart from harmony, okay, November, okay, November, because the harmony is in death and emptiness, you may or may not want to use it in case you're not comfortable. Then you can actually shift to the East Palace, yeah, for November. Okay, so because scenery door is here, yeah, and there's a very nice formation here, heavenly fane, and there's a 9 heaven, which means you are ahead of other people. Your reputation precedes you. You have very strong and a very strong reputation ahead of all your competitors. This is nice. And because of the formation, now I read a bit more. This is a bit more specific. Ting Ren in here is a noble crest combination, which is also very good for partnership, very good for people-related matters, collaboration, and anything to do with people. Yeah, so 6-star 9 heaven scenery door with a noble crest combination and heavenly fane. Very, very good for public speaking, branding, reputation, collaboration, and people. Okay, but not really to magnetize people. This is more like I want to brand myself. I want to put myself out there so people know who I am. This is a bit different. Okay. Is that a theory saying use opposite palace of death and emptiness? I don't know. Maybe you ask the person who said it. I don't have this. Theory. Okay. Unless you're saying forecasting. Forecasting is for timing. We look at the opposite palace for timing only. You say use the opposite palace is not something I follow. Okay. You probably need to ask the person who said it. Okay. Prediction. What about Southeast in November? Earth deity with death door. Okay. Earth deity with death door, I don't think I want to use it. Somehow I don't like this formation. Green dragon escape. Yeah, green dragon escape formation. Okay. Means that you probably need to remove some of your asset. Okay. But if you were to use it, I don't recommend this. Okay. So each month we don't use every single thing. For manifestation, for reading is fine. Yeah, but for manifestation, I don't use every single thing. I only use whatever is nice. For example, like the East Palace is really nice. Then I just focus on this. Yeah. Then the life door will give me an idea, good or bad. Yeah. You see, the good news is everybody is blur. If you look at this, good news is the chart say in November everybody is blur. So if you can contribute to educating your client, giving some insights, making things a bit clearer for people, then the money is yours. This is good. Okay. ST, money is there, but you cannot get out of the market. It's like gone to grave, go to sleep and then wake up later. All right. This is not really grave. Yeah, the palaces are not here. My QiMen, the way I read QiMen and the way I understand QiMen, certain stamp need to be in certain palaces before they are in graveyard. If that stamp is not in that palace, there's no graveyard. Okay, it is a graveyard palace, okay, but the stamp is not in there, it will not happen. All right. Okay. Anything else? Let's see. What else? Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Okay. So of course, if you were to plot your own chart, again, sorry, let me do this. Oh, dreads. Okay. All right. So of course, if you were to plot your own chart, let's say you want to use certain things, because I told you, okay, you cannot use the life door because the life door needs to go by month. then it will give you an idea of what you can do, yeah, that particular month, yeah, in order to gain the advantage of profitability. Yeah, but if everything is too confusing, right? To me, you just build your reputation and branding. This is good enough. This is very, very important for next year. Yeah, next year, 2025. Your reputation, your branding, how solid you are, you know, how firm, how reliable you are, how consistent you are in 2025, yeah, is one of the key things to look out for. Yeah, why? Maybe in a different session, yeah, I will explain why. Okay, because there are certain elements in the barter that already show it's too confusing. You cannot tell the fake from the real. And a lot, if you are part of this, yeah, trying to sell your services, it's going to be very difficult. Yeah, because people don't know. That's why if you can already build your brand name and reputation very strongly, yeah, from day one, this is one of the most important things. Yeah, so follow through with this. If the rest is too confusing with you, I always say go with the last one. In period 9 also, this is very, very important. Okay. All right. So the one that you can use, of course, is also from your own chart. Yeah, some of you mentioned that can I use my own harmony? Can, but it will take longer time. Yeah, that's the caveat. And also, can I use my own moon? The answer is also can. Yeah, so you can use your moon. You can use your even your own nine heaven if you have a very nice nine heaven. Yeah, you can also use your harmony, your own personal harmony. Yeah, that will be good. All right. Okay, so manifesting the perfect life, yeah, is there such a thing? So I just wanted to add on the whole idea of us doing this, yeah, is because as a technical consultant for many, many years, okay, as a logical thinker and also this engineer brain that I had in my mind, yeah, for a very, very long time. And then I learned this fact that many gurus are talking about this. Even out of metaphysics, yeah, you hear this as well, that we are only using 5% of our conscious mind. Yeah, conscious mind. And the 95, yeah, is our subconscious. So the subconscious, right, is already coming out. And now period 9, yeah, for some weird reason, yeah, our subconscious is taking over a lot. And if your subconscious is not clear and your subconscious is not maybe driven enough, or you haven't controlled to a certain level the consciousness, it's very difficult to put this into perspective because I say consciousness of your subconscious. Yeah, this is the hardest thing. This is where we are bringing up all this subconscious and we're talking about this, and then we are bringing it up to the conscious level so that when you are more conscious about it, we are much more able to change the way we speak, change the choice of words. And when things happen like this right now, yeah, you're not so blur, as we said. Yeah, so I'm actually very happy that a lot of my realigned clients, yeah, that I prepped from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, yeah, I prepped them up until today, yeah, in hopes that they don't fall into this. Yeah, because a lot of people are like this right now, mass market. People who are in metaphysics, healing work, or they do a lot of meditation, or they do a lot of internal work, yeah, they don't feel so bad actually. They're not so zombie brain, yeah, right now. But there are a lot of people out there who are like this. Yeah, so it's a good thing to already start learning to manifest, connecting with the universe. And if you think that I haven't embarked on this before, the first thing that you want to do is maybe back your own destiny. This one, whatever your destiny is, you can back your own destiny. It's very easy to see, because it's already written here in red, your destiny. In this example, it's in the Northwest. All right, you can back your destiny and say, yeah, universe, I'm more aware of you right now, and I wish to be more connected. Yeah, so I am more, I'm clear, so that you can give me more clarity, you can give me more guidance. Yeah, and no matter what happens, I know that the universe always has my back. When I started off, 14 years ago, I started off with the mindset of the universe is always against me. I always had that. Yeah, because my dad died at a very young, when I was a very young, at a very young age. He died when I was 19 years old. Yeah, so I took it very badly actually, because my dad was my best friend. And because of that life experience that I had to go through, I implanted in my head, that the universe is a horrible thing, the world is a horrible place, and that the world is always against me. Because I always hated the universe in some way at that time. Yeah, as a 19-year-old, I hated the universe because they took away my dad. Yeah, so I had that implanted in my head, which is a bad thing to carry on because that's what I manifested. Yeah, that's how I ultimately led me to my downfall and all these things. Yeah, where I finally woke up one day and say, hey, I think, there must be something different and there must be something that I can do to understand this a lot better. But today, 180-degree change, yeah, I really trust the universe. And I know with no doubt in my mind, zero doubt in my mind, that no matter what happens, I always have a hidden hand on my back. I always think that it's my dad, then it's a nicer way, yeah. But it's actually the universe, okay? Or it's my dad, or it's the universe and my dad's hand together. I don't mind, right? But I do know, yeah, no matter what happens, universe always has my back. And because of that, yeah, I keep seeing opportunities and opportunities and opportunities, and it hasn't stopped, yeah, until today. So this is where I'm very happy with this. So if some of you are going through some of these doubts, yeah, or maybe even going through some of these things where I felt before, because I understand, I've been there before, yeah. Last time I don't even step foot in the temple, yeah, because I hated anything to do with God so much that I won't even step foot in any temple. Yeah, when I was in China for many, many years, yeah, and because in China, what do? You go to temples, right? Okay, the first couple of years, right, I refused to step foot in any temple. I told my colleagues, you go in, I wait for you outside. I'll sit at the cafe there, yeah, but I'm not going in like that. But today, I go every single temple. Every other day, temple, 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 and temple. Why? Because now I understand, yeah, and I know better. Yeah, so, and I use a lot of QiMen to help me reset that. But for now, in terms of this profitability, yeah, and why I really stress on this is because that the thinking that I had, yeah, is a direct correlation with your wealth and also your profitability. If I continue to have this scarcity mindset and this hit and run thing all the time, at some point my wealth will still break. Yeah, because I've been there. I've earned a lot of money when I was in China. I earned 30,000. I don't mind sharing this also. Yeah, I earned 30,000 a month when I was in China as a 27-year-old who don't know how to manage money at all because I hated the universe. Yeah, so totally just clueless about this part. So ultimately, of course, it led me to all this thing gone. And when it was gone, somehow it became a bit clearer. I was like, okay, now everything is gone. Then you have to figure out, yeah, what is really life about and what can you do to ensure this never happens again. Yeah, so this is a very strong thing that I induce in myself because the other thing that I really cannot is that this thing cannot happen again. Yeah, so I must do anything and everything. Yeah, and I learned that from QiMen. So when I do or when I coach people, I always use this method. There are so many methods out there. And to be very frank with you, no judgment at all. Yeah, so if you want to hit and run, it's also okay. But at some point when you hit your head on the wall, then you can come back. This door is always open for you to tell you how to consistently do this, follow this path and these 3 steps, which might sound ridiculous or might sound too tedious for you right now, yeah, or sound unimportant to you right now. Okay, but this will ultimately lead you to the life that you really want to have. Okay. All right, so this is why you see we have been naturally wired, yeah, because we are, as humans, yeah, we are wired on survival mode. So we have always been naturally wired to doubt life and to doubt ourselves, yeah, rather than to empower ourselves. Always like that. It's a natural thinking, yeah, for every single human. So we just need to learn how to break out of that. So that's why today this is going to change. And as I said earlier, whatever that we are sending out there, as you can see here, yeah, whatever that we are sending out there. So if you put out your hopes, your dreams, my peace, I put out my wealth, my abundance, I put out my health, it will come back to you. All right. But if you put out my fear, my paranoia, my limiting belief, my loss of confidence, yeah, and everything that I think I cannot do, it will come back to you. This is the law of manifesting. Yeah, and if you don't like the word manifesting because you've been overused, then just put it as the way you manage your own thoughts. And your thoughts becomes reality. Yeah, so and we are using QiMen to shift more of this positivity, yeah, by using all the good energy so that it can overpower, yeah, some of our negativity. That's what we are actually doing with it. So as I said earlier, it's very easy. Yeah, I just need you to back the direction that I told you earlier. Okay, some little rules, some little small rules, all right? So in terms of posture, I need you to be standing straight, stand, okay, arms by your side, feet slightly apart. This is the Wuji stance, we call it, yeah. In Qigong, we call it the Wuji stance. So the Wuji, like the Tai Chi, yeah. So the universal stance. So it's very easy to do and it's very comfortable. Shoulders down, relax a little bit, yeah. Make sure you're comfortable and slow down your breathing. You can also be sitting like this, or you can be sitting on a chair like this one, yeah. Sitting on a chair like this also can, but no slouching. Yeah, no lying on the wall or, you know, left, right, center. Your spine needs to be straight. Spine needs to be straight in some way like this. So after that, I just need you to do anything and everything that can slow down your breathing. Yeah, slow down your breathing. So you can have a breath. You can, if you have your breath work, you know how to do this. Do your breath work. Some of you in meditation, yeah, it'll be a lot easier for you. Sometimes when I started off, I use a lot of essential oil. When I started off, yeah, cannot because I have a monkey brain. Yeah, and also a very high HOEG means that we are ADHD. Yeah? ADHD cannot sit still. Yeah, and your mind like turning all the time. So I actually had to rely on a lot of essential oil at the beginning. Now I don't need to. All right. You can also use a lot of soothing music and whatever it takes, yeah, in order for you to focus. Some people like to light a candle and then they focus on the candle, also can. Okay, anything and everything, yeah, that can put you into alpha state. The easiest way, yeah, is to do this when you just woke up in the morning, groggy, and you just woke up. That is alpha state. Automatically, yeah, already alpha state. So if you don't know what state you are in, just be like that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I don't need you to see colors. Some of you more talented, you can see colors, you can see pictures, you can see whatever, you can hear sounds, whatever it is, yeah, you can. All right. Some of us cannot. Like my other half, I always share his story, yeah, because he always says he's not sensitive. And amongst all our friends, yeah, we are all sensitive in some way. Okay, when we ask him, yeah, do you feel anything? Do you see anything? He's like, nope, 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 no. Until today also no, yeah. But if you ask me his sixth sense and his intuition about people and his intuition about certain situations, he is way more spot on, yeah, than the rest of us. And he don't feel anything, nothing. He's the type where if you interview him, yeah, sir, have you manifested? He said, I tried. You know, how do you feel? Nothing. That will be him. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work. Yeah, whatever his deity is, yeah, it's really doing its job because it just diverts him into certain direction. And he sometimes, yeah, out of nowhere, he said, hey, let's go there, let's go there. And he just pull everyone there. We said, okay, let's go. And every single time, yeah, when he asks us to go somewhere, there's something going on, something unique or something very different or something none of us have seen before. He's the only one who can pinpoint this. He's also really fantastic, yeah, at picking all the powerful temple. He don't look at anything one. He just, I feel like going there. And suddenly he go there, wow, it's one of the best, like that. So don't worry too much if you don't feel, you don't sense, it's working. Don't overthink it, all right? Okay, so this is what I want to share about personal manifestation. In fact, what I shared today, I'm not going to repeat that in class, of course, but I want to give you an idea of how I teach people to manifest and the type of people that I deal with also, yeah, in terms of manifestation. Yeah, I do have a lot of experience doing this. I have a lot of success doing this as well. Yeah, I manifested almost everything that I want in life, from my new house, yeah, from my current job, from the amount of money I need. That the other day I told you I manifested money out of thin air. And I was being negative because I was being affected by a friend who is negative. Yeah, suddenly out of nowhere, he said, hey, if you're so good, yeah, money should fall from the sky. This is what my friend told me. See, constructive criticism. I didn't even take it personally, you know. My friend said, you know, you're so good, yeah, money should fall from the sky. And then I was like, yeah, true. If I'm so good, right, money should fall from the sky. And then I opened up the chart. I look at the chart. I said, hey, go fly into cave or let's try, you know, just manifest only with a bit of negativity some more, yeah. I was like, hey, my friends say money should fall from the sky. You are bird fly into cave. I do believe it's that easy. I do believe money will fall from the sky. 3 hours, was it 2 hours? 2 hours later. 2 hours later, out of nowhere, another friend banged in money into my account for no apparent reason. I got few $1,000s to spend, like that. Out of nowhere, yeah. So you can't say this doesn't work. And I really, really, truly believe now with my entire heart and soul, yeah, because I started off as a mega skeptic. Yeah, I started off even a bit laughing at this, like, oh God, what on earth is this? But today, I'm a really firm believer. Okay, I still carry my head with me. I don't like, my heart and soul and everything, without my head and all that. No, I still carry my head with me because I'm also the type of person who needs to see results. And when I want different results, now I start doing a lot of research by tweaking how I manifest, tweaking the formations, or even changing the deities, changing the deities around to see what kind of outcome that I'll get. So these are the things that I want to share in personal manifestation. So I just want to share with you that this is one of the courses where I lowered the price. Finally, I lowered the cost because I heard you guys also, and I know that this is a trying time for a few of us or a lot of us. Okay, so I want to ensure that everyone has access to this. Okay, so just to give you a very quick run through, so these are the bonuses that I'll be giving as well. So it's actually a 1+1 class. So in one day, I'm going to teach you how to manifest. I'm teaching you how to use techniques and proven techniques to do it, and also how to use not just your own deity, but I'm going to do it something like today. Very driven, focus on personal things, relationship, money, asset, people, and other things, and deeper formations to do this. I'll also be giving you some dates, so that you can do it on your own in a more powerful way, with using the hour charts. Okay, so these are the this is what I'm giving away right now. All right, and if we put everything together, okay, wait, let me see my chart. Sorry, my chart a bit off. Okay, so right now there is I just need you to pay for the class, and the rest will be thrown in. All right, will be thrown in for free. All right, so the price is $397, and you'll be entitled to another bonus class and also this PDF cheat sheet that you can use for 2025. All right, so before I go again, the way that I teach and what I stand for and my message, I'm always very clear, with how I teach, what's my core value, and the value of information and teaching that I give to you guys. I'm very transparent about it. Okay, so if you need any more information about the course, or if you want to reach out to me, you can follow me on my Facebook and also my Telegram. And if anything to do with the course, you can also reach out to my fantastic coaches here. Steph and Dennis is here to help you. Okay, all right, let me just take a quick look at some of your questions. Julian, you're back to your own destiny palace, no matter the deity for this. If you are a beginner, you're a beginner and you just want to connect to the universe, use your own deity first. Whatever your deity is, just say, universe, I just learned this. I'm so new to it. I haven't been speaking to you for a very long time. Actually, you're just connecting to your higher self, and we believe that your higher self, in my case, higher Mindy, has always been sitting up here. This is the belief. Okay, let me put this down first, this is the belief, the belief is that higher Mindy is always here, and the belief is that the universe is within you. You don't have to look far, and you don't have to look far outside. We always find it easier to think that there is a higher power or another person or another universe that is supplementing my life right now. Actually, no, it's here. Okay, the outside one is the month chart. We're not entirely wrong. The month chart, the year chart, those are external energies that we can also leverage and tap on. But if you're talking about yourself, your higher self or your destiny chart, it's all here. So when I'm more connected and when I'm more intuitive, or at least when I pay more attention, okay, you don't have to be so intuitive as long as you pay attention. When I pay more attention, I'm more able to connect to higher self Mindy who has been here for a very long time. Yeah, she's been sitting here a long time, yeah, waiting for me to wake up and connect to her, which I haven't connected for a very long time. So it took me half my life, yeah, to finally realize I can connect to my higher self. And then suddenly higher self Mindy start telling me things. This is why you say things like, oh, my gut feeling feels like that. I don't know, but something, my inner voice or something in me tells me I need to do this or to talk to this person or to reach out to you. My higher self or my inner something, yeah, it's tingling. It's actually your higher self sitting somewhere up here. Yeah, we say in your subconscious. So when we are more able to connect to this, you have more insights, and we can use higher self Mindy or higher self Leslie, higher self Julianne, higher self ST, yeah, higher self CY, higher self Joseph, to give you more insight. So higher self Joseph, I've been like, oh, Joseph, I've been trying to talk to you for a long time. Okay, I asked you to do this. Do you do this or not? Yeah, you said you want to open up this path. Have you opened up or not? Yeah, and then maybe they give you some insights to it. Bit by bit, yeah, not everything one shot. So this is the very nice part about studying QiMen and how I use it, yeah, to change your life, change your opportunities, and also for today, because we have a shorter time, yeah, to just manifest whatever that I want, yeah, right now. Okay, the last thing I want you to do, okay, for some of you, as my other half told me to teach this, yeah, so I want to teach this. He said, for anyone who wants to learn, I say you always teach them how to look for parking spaces, yeah, parking lot. So a lot of our students are already certified professional parkers, parkers, professional car parkers. All right. So I want you to try this, that wherever you go, and you try to look for the place with the most dense parking lot, very difficult to look for parking lot on, yeah. And you tell your higher self, yeah, higher self, someone will miraculously come out of their lot where I can park. You choose what floor, right? For me, it's always right in front of the door. I always say that I only want to park in this level right in front of the door. The entrance or the door, yeah, whichever is closer, because I'm very lazy to walk. Okay, so I always say, okay, universe, just say universe, yeah, don't care the deity right now. Focus for a bit and say, I will find a parking lot very close to the entrance, and I envision that it will be in this space or this area. You just try this, and then you can see how powerful your mind actually is. Yeah, so this is why our students try this first, and they see a lot of results. And because this is a very fun activity, and this fun activity induces a lot of confidence, then you start to see how it actually works and how powerful your mind actually is. Then we can start doing the real work. Yeah, the real work will be, if I can find a parking lot, I can find a fantastic property. If I can find this parking lot, I can find the best spouse ever. Yeah, or my happiness. I'll find it very easily because I can do this. So one step at a time. Okay, so let's start with that first. Yeah, try tomorrow. Yeah, try tomorrow. Very useful. Yeah, a lot of our students are, like I said, professional parkers right now. Now, this is one of the most fun-free thing, and the first thing that you want to do so that you can induce the confidence for you to take it a step further. So if you get this parking lot, yeah, you sign up for this class because you confirm whatever I teach you, you'll be able to manifest. All right? Okay. So I also want to say thank you to my team, Dennis and Steph. Yeah, and I'm always very happy to talk to you guys, and very happy to share. And as I said earlier, this month I'm a bit busy, I know, very quiet this month. Yeah, and before we go, yeah, see, absorb all this, manifest this. Yeah, see, manifest. Money comes in very easy. Yeah, money, I'm a magnet to money and profitability. Yeah, and money comes especially when I'm happy, and it will fall on my lap as easy as possible. All right, and I will do the work, of course, yeah, in order to sustain and to grow this. All right, so good night, guys. I will see you again very, very soon. Yeah, so have a fantastic week. And for those of you in Malaysia, happy Deepavali, because we'll be having a holiday in a couple of days. For the rest of you, happy Halloween. And I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Happy manifesting, and QiMen on. Young